From clean energy, issues in public schooling, LGBTQIA+ matters, and even the future of women's reproductive rights in New York, Gubernatorial candidate Larry Sharpe has a full agenda. While speaking in Bemis Point, Sharpe talked about the homelessness crisis in New York.
We should be having specific homes sponsored by companies, pharmaceutical companies, doctors' offices, large organizations, where it is specifically for a group of people like, for example, working mothers, single moms, as an example, veterans who can assimilate, whatever the case may be.
As for clean energy, the candidate jumped into the wind turbine debate, a hot topic in our community.
Biggest piece to be concerned about, I'll go local and then overall. Local is right now the boards that are putting in the solar plants and the wind power and all those things, they are not elected. They are not accountable to the local people at all, and they need to be.
Sharpe also proposed a way to increase teachers' pay, upgrade technology, and improve public schooling as a whole.
Local people have more control over their individual school districts, which means you don't require all those administrators. There's a chunk of administrators across New York State who are only administrators because of federal and or state guidelines. Many of them make $300,000-$400,000 a year, while the average teacher makes between like $16,000-$80,000 a year. You fire some of those administrators, you can give teachers raises, spend more money, buy computers, whatever is the thing.
He also discussed LGBT+ relations.
I usually use the acronym GSM. GSM stands for Gender and Sexual Minorities. It's much easier than the alphabet soup. So we support everybody's right. You do you, absolutely. And anything that is actively hurting anyone in the GSM community, I'm going to be against.
The last point Sharpe touched on was concerning women's reproductive rights.
I do want less abortions in New York State. While I would never want the government to decide what should happen with a woman's body, ever, whenever you do that, what always happens, whenever you establish any prohibition, you always wind up punishing poor women. That's how it works. I do not want to punish poor women. What do I want to do? I want to give poor women more choices so they choose to not have abortion.
Alyssa Wright, WNY News Now.